Good day, dear colleagues and members of the conference. My name is Oleksii Ivanov, and I would like to introduce you the report called Analysis of Petrol Station Vulnerability Factors regarding accidents using Analytic hierarchy process and ranking, which is a part of joint Ukrainian-British research project between Odesa Polytechnic National University and the University of Portsmouth. So the whole team of the project is presented on the slide, and it includes 10 people. The aim of the research is to develop criteria for petrol stations' vulnerability to possible accidents in terms of possible consequences, as well as to use a multi-criteria analytic hierarchy process and expert assessments ranking to assess the relative contribution of each group of factors. To achieve this aim, we have to develop criteria of petrol stations' vulnerability, as well as to use HP method and ranking method to evaluate them. Among the stakeholders of project, we can highlight next its petrol station owners, population who live and work near the petrol stations, vehicle users requiring petrol in the geographical district, emergency services, local and national government departments with responsibility for business safety and environment, business community, environmental groups, and etc. The key principles of the project are shown on the slide and include 3 positions. So to score consequences of probable incident at a petrol station, we use next indices and estimations and weights that are shown on site. And the overall consequence score for petrol stations is therefore defined as the next lexicographic vector. So, based on previous considerations, we can build the following structure of vulnerability factors of petrol stations. And the factors that take into account lost lives include 9 factors that are presented on slides. Factors that take into account economic consequences include 10 factors. Factors that take into account social consequences include also 10 factors. And factors that take into account environmental impacts include 11 factors. So the following hierarchy of criteria for assessing the petrol station's vulnerability with the use of analytic hierarchy process can be drawn up: focus, alternatives, criteria, and sub-criteria. Table 1 shows results of performing pairwise comparison for the incident of an explosion of vapor-air mixture of petroleum products in terms of economic consequences. As can be seen from this table, consistency ratio is 2.66, which is less the value of 10%, and therefore the result can be considered satisfactory. Well, as you can see, from the point of economic consequences of the explosion of vapor-air mixture of petroleum products, the most significant factors are E2, from E2 to E7, that are highlighted in bold. Complete tables of HP for each of incident and each of group of factors can be obtained from the link, which will be available in the details of video. Table 2 presents the whole results for other factors, including 3 incidents: explosion, fire of petroleum products spill, and fireball, which would be available in the materials of conference, or you can email authors of project. Well, this table shows that for all three incidents, economic factors from E2 to E7, social from first to third, and environmental 11th can be identified as the most significant and common for all three incidents. We proposed to create a web form for survey of the experts, where expert is offered to rank the criteria of economic, social, and environmental factors to choose from, rating the importance from 1 least important to 10th most important. So far, 16 experts have been interviewed using a web form, and the analysis of statistical data on the experts who participated in the survey is shown at the slide. According to the results of survey and the averaging the rank estimates obtained after the experts filled the web form, the following results were obtained for the ranking of vulnerability factors of petrol stations in table 3. Both for 3 incidents: explosion, fire of petroleum products, and fireball. And when analyzing this table, we identified that the most important factors for each incident, those that have a rank of 6 and above, and it shows that economic factors from 1st to 5th and 7th, social from 1st to 3rd, 7th and 8th, and environmental 1st and 11th are common among the most important factors of petrol station vulnerability for all 3 incidents. Well, to sum up, as can be seen, the results of analytical hierarchy process method and the ranking method give similar results, which provides the basis for the selection of key factors of petrol station vulnerability from 3 groups for each of the incidents, and the subsequent assessment of the weight of the selected criteria with the application of the HP analysis. This project was made possible through the UK-Ukraine Twinning Grant Scheme, funded by Research England with the support of Universities UK International and UK Research and Innovation. The web page of the project and author's email would be available in the details of video. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and that's all.